everyone, welcome back to Thread Quarters. Thanks for joining me again today. Today I am going to share my fabric haul from my Paris trip. So if you want to see what I picked up, keep watching. So if you didn't catch my video last week, I was chatting all about my fabric shopping experience in Paris. So if you are planning a trip to Paris and you want to check out some of the fabric shops and you want a little bit of information, then do check out that video. I'll put a link down below for it. But today I'm sharing which fabrics I picked up. I did manage to pick up a few. I totally wanted to buy more, but I tried to be a little bit sensible. What I have to say that I didn't pick up any souvenirs when I went to Paris apart from fabric. Nowadays when I go on holiday anywhere, that's what I like to pick up as a memento for my trip. And I know a lot of you watching are the same. I just don't need like little tacky souvenirs, no offense, in my house anymore, but you know, having a piece of fabric that when I make it up I'm reminded of my trip, and then when I wear it I'm reminded of my trip. To me that's a lot more sentimental than like a little toy Eiffel Tower. Disclaimer, I did buy a toy Eiffel Tower for my son, but that's different. So the very first shop I went to was a shop called Sajou, which isn't a fabric shop, it's an embroidery shop. More information in my other video. And everything was very expensive in that shop for me. So I did struggle with finding something I was prepared to buy. I personally also found that some of their branded stuff with Sajou written on it was not of a quality that I liked. And I wasn't prepared to pay, you know, like 30 euros for a tiny wooden box with a bit of paper stuck on it that says Sajou. Well, it's not for me. But maybe for some other people. However, I was nearly not buying anything, which made me quite sad, because I did make a point of going to this shop and I really did feel like I would like to take something away with me. I did spot something and I did manage to pick something up. It's pretty small if it's in this. So let's see what I got. Okay, let's see. Bring it in close. I've got my new camera, so hopefully there. So it is ribbon with the Eiffel Tower on it, and then of course it's wrapped in that nice Sajou. So you can probably also see the price tag there. It doesn't even say the length, but I'm going to say it looks like there's probably a meter on that. The price tag was €8 for a meter of ribbon. That just gives you an example of the price in this shop. But my idea for this I'm very excited about. I'm planning that for the fabric that I have bought on this trip, whenever I make it up into a garment, I'm going to put a little label in it of the Eiffel Tower. And that will be just a lovely cute reminder that this fabric came from Paris and from my little Paris trip. So for €8, I think it's worth it for that reason. So I go really excited about those. Very, very cute. Came in blue as well and red as well, and I really didn't know what color to go with, but in the end I went with black. So then I went to the big fabric district in Saint-Pierre, the Montmartre area, and there's so many fabric shops there. Full details in my last vlog, so do check that out if you want. But for today I'm just showing you what I picked up. So in the large department store Dreyfus or Marche Saint-Pierre, which has rolls of fabric that you could get cut to a specific length, I picked up a few pieces. I got this jersey leopard print. I've seen this in the fabric shops in the UK and I really wanted it, but it was all selling out so fast and I kept missing out. So when I saw this, I was like, well, you know what, I did want it, so why not incorporate it as part of my souvenir fabric, and also just I wanted this fabric. So I got a meter of that. I can't remember, I think it was maybe €12 for a meter. It's lovely quality cotton jersey, just to make a little probably gable top, you know me. And again, I got this one here, can you see it? So it is a quilted jersey, like a sweatshirt weight, and the back is really cool. It's got like a little glittery cross in it, and then on the back, focus there. Yeah, so that's really cute. You could totally play with that and maybe make the cuffs or the bottom band of your jumper or sweatshirt with that. And I got, I think, 1.5 meters of this. I can't remember how much it was, maybe €16 a meter, maybe, I'm not quite sure. They weren't bargains, is what I will say. They were kind of the price you'd pay in the UK. So but again, I've seen this online in the UK, and or people have made it up on Instagram, and I've loved it and been very jealous. So again, I thought, you know, let's just pick it up because you've wanted it. And then also from this shop, oh, I love this fabric. I love this fabric so much. No. Yes, those are gold embossed dots on double gauze. You see that? And it's a bit bright on screen. It's more like that color than that's very, it's not as bright as that. It's sort of a, yeah, duller like that. A little bit see-through, you might not be able to see that. But it's double gauze, it's really lightweight. I've got 2 meters of this. I just love it. I don't know what I'm gonna make from it, but it's beautiful. It was $9.90 a meter, I think. And they had so many lovely colours. They had a black, which I would have loved, a white, which would have been so lovely for summer, like a minty green, a pale blue, a mustard colour, but I don't do mustard, even though I like it. So it was very, very hard for me to pick, but I mean, I can never resist maroony berry colours. They're just very me. And then the last thing I picked up, this was actually in a bin outside, pre-cuts. Most in this shop weren't pre-cut, but this was. This was bargain basement, let me tell you. So it's a double gauze as well, I think, and it's like a purpley check. But the thing that sold me was the reverse. It's stripes, and it's really, really lightweight. It's definitely cotton. Very, very, very lightweight, and 3 meters of that for €4.90, I think it was. What? So I think I can see from this that the check is maybe a bit off grain, and that's maybe why they were cutting it or selling it for that ridiculous price. And I can imagine if you're trying to like pattern match that, it would be quite difficult. But what I had planned, what I think I'm going to do with this, just touching it just made me imagine straight away a really loose, lightweight dress for the summer. Maybe more, and I might be leaning towards the stripes, to be honest, rather than the checks, but maybe use the checks as a little bit of an accent. And it just feels really soft and light and squashy, and I can imagine that being very, very light and airy on a really, really hot day when I'm on holiday. Don't get really, really hot days in Northern Ireland. And then the other 2 pieces I picked up in that area were from a different shop. These 2 came from Coupon de Saint-Pierre, and this is, or Les Coupons de Saint-Pierre, and this is cut pieces. So everything was pretty much 3 meters. So there were a few things in here I really, really wanted. What I am going to say is top tip. If you like this fabric, they sell it in Coupon de Saint-Pierre for more than price per meter in the Dreyfus shop that I did pick this up in. So if you do like these and you're going to Paris, go and find them in the Dreyfus shop and get the meterage that you actually want, rather than paying the wee bit more for the ones in Coupon Saint-Pierre. It's not a huge difference in price really, but still. Anyway, so what I did pick up was, this is a linen. Is it 100% linen or is it a mix? Oh, it's a linen viscose. I get so excited when I find linen viscose. It's a little bit crispy, but I imagine once it washes, the viscose will give it a bit more of a drape. And 3 meters of this. Where's the little, what they do is they have a little docket on each on the corner to give you the information. So 3 meters for €25, which I think is actually really good value for linen viscose. And I was looking for exactly this fabric all last summer to make a summer dress, and could I find it? No. So when I saw this, I had to have it, you know, and make my summer dress of dreams a reality. So that one, and then this one's a bit of a mess. I've not folded it very well, but this one is a cotton, but it's got a little bit of weave, you know, it's sort of, yeah, a little bit of a linen texture to it, but it is 100% cotton, and it is 3 meters for €20. And again, I was really thinking about summer, and I don't have a specific plan for this one either, but like a shirt dress would look lovely in that. It's very lightweight, and but not see-through, so yeah, that would be really, really nice. And the final shop that I went to was Annika Bazaar, and I picked up some Atelier Brunette. It was really hard to choose which one. I do kind of have buyer's regret, might not be the right term, because I wanted everything and I do love the fabric that I've bought, but not, like I'm looking back going, oh, maybe I should have picked that one, or maybe I should have picked that one. In the end, I went for this fabric here. What I would say about the Atelier Brunette fabric line, it's not really my colours, which makes me so sad because I really, really love them. But I just wish that they would release a line for more like winter colouring like me, rather than people that suit sort of autumnal, you know, like mustards and creams and things like that. But the green, I do suit that green, so I'm hoping that that's okay. Let me show it up close. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna oh yeah, you can see the texture. This is a viscose, and it is so beautiful. That little texture that is on the fabric is just stunning, and that's what sold it to me. And I just thought for spring that would look really cute. Sorry, my battery died there, so it looks slightly different. That's why. Yeah, I just thought for spring this would look beautiful, maybe with like, if I made it into a blouse with green, wearing it with like green trousers, that dark green, or skirt of some sort, or in the autumn if I got like trousers made out of that colour, sort of that ochre, deep dark mustard, which doesn't suit me, but down on my legs would be fine because it's away from my face. I think that would look really, really lovely. So that's my vague idea. I got 2 meters of that because it's quite more expensive. And then the other piece that I picked up in Annika Bazaar was not Atelier Brunette, but it was just so lovely I couldn't resist it. And I'm kind of wishing I had bought more, but again, I was trying not to spend too much money. And it was this is another viscose. It's so soft. I can't even tell you how soft it is, but again, look at that texture. It's just beautiful, and I really wish I bought more. I only picked up 1 meter of this beautiful navy color. Look at that. It's like little leaves on it. Oh, I love So I was just like, you know, sorry, focus. Yeah. So I just thought, you know, a meter, I could get a little like Ogden cami, little camisole top or something like that, and that would just be just so simple, but with that little texture, it just adds a little bit of interest, you know. That's what I thought would just be very, very nice. But you know, now I'm back home, I'm like, oh, I really wish I'd maybe bought more. But it was 16 euro a meter, so you know, it wasn't cheap. It's very, very sheer as well, you can see that. And the last thing I picked up in Annika Bazaar was just a little treat for myself that, you know, I totally didn't need, but I saw it and I was like, yes, I want that. A little tote bag, a little bit crushed. A little tote bag with Atelier Brunette on it. Yeah, in gold. That was 10 euro. You know, I totally didn't need it, but I really, really loved it. They had that in blue as well, but yeah, you know, I love that colour. So yeah, so I'm pretty pleased with the pieces that I've picked up. I totally could have bought so much more, but I had to be sensible. Obviously, I had to be able to pack it and bring it back home with me on the plane. So I couldn't buy loads of stuff for that reason either. But I think I picked up a good, some really nice pieces, and I'm really happy with what I've got, and I can't wait to get making. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe as well if you haven't already, and do hit that notification bell if you'd like a little update whenever I post a new video. As I said, I've already done 2 videos now on my Paris trip, and next week I'm going to be doing my capsule wardrobe of sorts that I put together for my trip. So if you're interested in that, tune in next week. Bye for now.